Keeping a single offender locked away in a cell costs society approximately $35,000 every year. Yet most of us participate in a massive, legally sanctioned economic crime every single day without realizing it. Every manufactured product you own is a physical repository of labor. A simple piece of lumber or a metal component represents thousands of hours of geological time, biological growth, refining, and transport. This is what we call embedded time. When we throw these items away, we don't just lose an object. We liquidate all that human and natural effort, ensuring those hours of life are never recovered. This liquidated time is sent to the local municipal landfill, which serves as the ultimate economic executioner for our communities. The financial cost is backward. Citizens spend their labor hours to earn money, then pay a $39 per ton tipping fee to bury that labor. That cost becomes permanent. Local property taxes are used indefinitely to maintain the ground where that wealth is buried. Because consumers must work to earn the money used to buy these products, discarding them represents a direct loss of their life hours. For the average household, this adds up to burying 57.5 hours of their own life every year. We are essentially funding the destruction of our own wealth, choosing to pay for burial rather than community investment. To see the physical scale of this process, we can look at the 2025 metrics from the Bartholomew County Sanitary Landfill. In just 1 year, Bartholomew County sentenced 113,919 tons of waste to the ground. Landfill compaction calculations show that every single ton of that waste consumes exactly 1.6 cubic yards of physical airspace. This creates a massive long-term liability. Millions of dollars are now tied up in closure and post-closure funds, required by law just to monitor this buried time for decades to come. Our municipalities are literally running out of land to hide the value we've liquidated. At the same time, we face a parallel spatial crisis, the return of more than 640,000 citizens from prison each year. These individuals enter a rigid parole system where a single technical error, like missing a mandatory meeting, is often met with a return to prison. Returning citizens are frequently denied the basic necessities for success, specifically stable employment and housing. Having a physical space in society is the prerequisite for reentry. Without a home, the cycle of incarceration almost always restarts. This reveals a structural tension in our society. One group is exhausting finite land to destroy capital, while another group is excluded from society because we claim there is no space for them. We can commute the sentence of our waste through Project Remnant. By intercepting material before it reaches the landfill, we convert it into transitional housing. This redirects high-density plastics, like those destined for landfill's Cell 3S, into useful assets. Intercepting 8,800 empty plastic milk jugs provides the raw material for a construction project. That material transforms into an 1,100-pound, 20-foot housing dung for a returning citizen. This 1-acre density model places sorting bays and residential units within the same walkable radius, creating localized labor loops where people can work and live. Intercepting this waste transfers the embedded time from the consumer directly to the returning citizen. This shift transforms the municipal landfill into a macroeconomic funding mechanism. By tracking diversion through open data, the public can watch how their everyday household waste physically becomes community housing. This system provides the physical space needed to end the cycle of incarceration without requiring new taxpayer debt. Waste is not garbage. It is stolen time that can be used to solve our greatest social crises.